Okay, so first thing we're gonna do for this orange look is I have both of my eyes primed already. I use the Urban Decay Primer Potion in the shade Eden. It is this. I'm on the fence about how I feel about that one, to be completely honest, but it does work. It's just kind of like creasy. I don't know. I'm not a huge fan. I'm trying to decide which orange colors I'm gonna use. So I'm doing orange because I'm wearing this shirt and the logo is orange, so it's gonna complement because I don't feel like doing a green eye with the green shirt. I feel like that'll be a little bit too much. This is the, let me see, Patricia Bright collection by Makeup Revolution. I might use this orange color. I also might use, there's one in the James Charles palette. I have the mini palette. I think I want to use this bright orange at some point too. So I might do the lighter orange or the darker orange with that one. Or I also have this Makeup Revolution Tammy X collection. It's the Tropical Carnival Shadow Palette. And that one has an orange and a yellow and then this like kind of corally pink. I don't know. I thought maybe that might look nice. We'll see. I'm gonna start with this Yes Peaches color from the Patricia Brights collection. And my brushes are dirty, so just ignore it. It's fine. I guess I'll do this eye first, which I normally wouldn't, but it's fine. So I'm gonna pack, I didn't get enough. You need like a lot, a lot. And then I'm just gonna be packing it in. Okay, so I have a lot of this product on my brush and I'm just going to pack that in to my outer corner. This is probably gonna be the darkest shade we have. I might add a darker color if I find one. My mirror's down here too, so I apologize. I'll try to stay in frame as best as I can. But this is just kind of all over this outer corner. It doesn't have to be perfect because we're going to be blending other colors into it. Ooh, what is that? And if it gets on your lower lash line, that's fine too, because we're going to probably put this color down there anyways. I haven't talked today, so I feel like my voice is like all hoarse and froggy. Sorry about that. Okay, same thing on the other side. I'm listening to Nicki Minaj. I just always have to listen to something poppin'. I don't know. I love club music while I get ready. Makes me feel like I'm actually going to go do something, perhaps. But no, we will be streaming today, sitting at home as usual. The pandemic life. For those who may be watching this video on a later date, it is inauguration day today as well, which I'm excited about. I'm hoping it's not too crazy across the country. I guess we'll see what happens. When you're watching this video, you'll probably know the results of the day, whether or not the country survived. But hopefully it does. I'm sure we'll be okay. Now I think, you know what, I'm gonna take the James Charles Morphe palette. I guess I just said James Charles. That's like the only one of his palettes I own. I'm gonna take this very like bright orange color. Get kind of a lot of it again. And then we're just gonna blend that into the other color. It's kind of turning out weird, but you know, we're gonna go with the flow. I feel like it's just not blending kind of the way that I anticipated it, but that doesn't look bad. And we're gonna add a shimmery color in, so it should turn out fine. The only issue is I hope I can keep this consistent on the other side. Sometimes when things don't go as planned, it's a little hard to keep that consistency, but we'll see. Maybe I'll use a little bit less. Might have gone in a little too heavy. So let's do this side, and I'll be a little lighter handed, and maybe it will turn out better. See, I blended, I don't know, man. This is the reality of doing makeup, especially doing a look that you've never done. and filming it. That's why I don't normally do this, but you know, today I was just feeling like filming a little makeup video. Who knows if this will actually make it to YouTube? We'll see. We will see. I know a lot of people are, I'm gonna just kind of do some blending here on this side too. I was gonna say, I know a lot of people are kind of scared or intimidated by using color, but honestly, once you, whoop, dropping things over here. Once you get the hang of it, it's really fun. And I really enjoy wearing colored eyeshadow way more now than I do wearing neutral shadows, to be completely honest. Like, I feel kind of boring when I wear neutral eyeshadows now. I'm like, no, I need a hot pink eye, please. I'm loving this though. I think that's gonna look really sick with this shirt. The lighting is gonna be an issue, but it's gonna be fine. We're gonna make it work. Cause I kind of wanted to do like a very orange, but I'm thinking, and I'm like, do I even have like a shimmery orange? I don't think I do. So I think I'm gonna go with this from the Aurora Lights by BH Cosmetics. It's the color Sparkling. It's this one. And it has like kind of a greenish reflection. I don't know. We're just gonna see. Ooh, I don't know. I already don't like this. That's okay though. Actually, it could be all right. You know what? I don't hate it. I just kind of wish I would have put like yellow or orange underneath it, because it's not as pigmented in that kind of way. It just looks more gold. It would have been, I think, cooler with like a yellow underneath, just to kind of make it pop, but I actually really do like that together. So let's do the other one, and I always use my fingers for the sparkly colors because I just feel like your finger really helps pack it on and make it just give the best payoff. I don't really like, I have not mastered the art of using a brush with shimmery colors. I'm sorry. I'm kind of going up into my crease because I kind of like the look of that. A lot of this stuff is just like your preference. You're gonna know the way that you like to do your makeup. So if I'm doing something you're not a huge fan of, you just don't do it. That's the beauty of makeup. Everybody can just do their own thing. I think that's gonna be it for the eye. I think what I am gonna do quickly is just go in with that the bright orange color that we used in the beginning, and just kind of go back into the outer corners and really make sure we're nice and pigmented. I'm gonna have to blend with that shimmer in just a second. I'm just gonna pack it on to the other lid as well. You can hear my little Ziggy girl in here. She's snoring. She's under the couch. You might not be able to hear it, but I can hear her through my music. Little snoring girl. She's sleepy. I'm like, same, sis. Okay. What I think I'm gonna do is just go back with a little bit more of the shimmer now, because I really do like how that looked, but I went a little bit far over. I like to have shimmer over the middle of my eyelid, because I feel like it opens up your eyes, makes them look real big and awake. So I'm just going back in and doing that really quickly, and then I think at the end I will take that bright orange color and just go along the edges, but I don't want to push it right now because they definitely are blending differently. And that's okay. Like it's not too noticeable, but you just got to be a little careful when that starts happening. Okay, I'm gonna do mascara and then I'll be back and we will start on the face, my friends. Let's do it. Okay, we're back. I did my mascara. I used the Falsies Waterproof by Maybelline. It's drugstore. I think it's pretty cheap and it works really well. So just been using that. I like waterproof because it holds the curl of your lashes better. I'm gonna prime my face with the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Acid Hydrating Primer. Just get some on my hands, do my forehead, and then swipe the rest of the face. I got a lot of fallout from that shimmery color, so probably just gonna have like flecks of glitter on my face for the rest of the day, but I don't really mind that, to be honest. But if that's something that you're worried about, you could put like, if you get some Scotch tape and like put it on the back of your hand a couple times and then just like lightly put it underneath, or you can always use like a makeup wipe or something to get rid of it if you'd like. Personally, it just doesn't really bother me that much. So I was really zoning in there. So now I'm gonna do my foundation. But before I do my foundation, let me not forget steps like I always do. I'm gonna do this Becca color correcting. It's like a concealer, but it's, I think they call it a corrector. It's like a light pink peachy color. It helps with the dark blue circles under my eyes. They're actually not too bad today because I got a decent night's sleep, but you know, there's always a little bit. Always want to make sure we look nice and bright and fresh, and this stuff really makes a huge difference, I think, in your under eyes. And it's not too expensive. I have a really mini version of it right now that came in like a pack that my mom got me for Christmas, but I think the main regular size is like 23 bucks, but it literally lasted me I want to say like 9 months at the least. It might have been almost a whole year, because I know I had it in March and I just ran out in December. So I can't remember when I got it, but I know I had it in March of this past year and then ran out in December, and now it's January and I have a new one. For foundation, I'm trying to finish up this foundation. It is the Luminous Foundation. The Luminous Foundation by Anastasia Beverly Hills. It's kind of gone. So, oh, me about to pump it into my hand, please. I swear I like become dumber in front of the camera or something. I'm like, do I do this stuff when I'm by myself? I mean, I am by myself. You know what I mean? When I don't have people watching me at some point. I'm gonna just unscrew this and do some little swipes because we're really running low. There's a little bit on my hand, but it's probably not gonna be enough. And then, honestly though, this foundation for being luminous is pretty decent coverage, and it a little does kind of go a long way. I've kind of found with luminous, I'm using just a beauty blender to bop this into my face. But I've actually found, I feel like with luminous foundations that less is more kind of thing. I don't know. I find when I try to get a little crazy with the amount of luminous foundation that I put on my face, not only does it not really add more coverage, it also just gets like weird in your skin. So I'm finding that if I just use less, I can kind of build it where I need it, like on my maskne chin. But then it doesn't get like weird and cakey in other areas. I don't know. I did it the other day with like not that much foundation and it came out flawlessly, and I was like, wow, that looks so good. I feel like foundation's very hit or miss. This is me just buffing it kind of up into my hairline because my forehead's like just a completely different color for some reason from the rest of my face. I think it's sun damage. Unfortunately, that's the price you pay living in Arizona, even if you wear sunscreen, dude. Sun is brutal here. Just always sunny. And I also didn't used to be super responsible about sun care, which is a bummer because at 20, almost 27, I am seeing it now. I am paying for those mistakes. So wear sunscreen, ladies and gents, and everyone in between. You need it. Okay. So wear sunscreen because it's freaking important. Okay, now we're gonna do concealer. It's the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in the color Chantilly. Just doing a bit under each eye. I'm kind of trying to decide which order I like to do my makeup in. I've been trying out a couple of different ways where I do my bronzer before my concealer. I kind of actually just forgot about that today. So we're back to doing concealer first. The reason is because I find that this concealer does crease unless you set it. It still kind of creases, but I don't really mind that much. But I just feel like if you're able to powder it closer to when you put it on, then it turns out better. But I use a lot of cream products and can't really set my under eyes until after I do like my cheeks and everything, because I just think it fucks it up. I always have it's fine, just dropping things, all good. I always have like a towel nearby to wipe stuff on. Oh, that was a little mini beauty blender, by the way, that I got with a Tarte Shape tape a while back. Now gonna use my Anastasia cream contour kit that I got a while ago as well, and just do some contouring. Oh, there's a little goose man barking. He said, neighbors, don't be alive. Literally, no, Ziggy. We're probably gonna have to take a little break here. Okay, so I did this cheek while the dogs were barking, but I'm gonna do this one now. And I just kind of tap, let me look up a little bit for you guys. Just kind of tap it on in like sort of a line, and then we'll just blend it out. I like to bring my bronzer up pretty high. Don't know why, really. That's just how I like it. Not even really sure what that necessarily does for the contour of your face. I'm not a fucking art major, my friends, let me tell ya. I just do what I think looks good. Not an art major, not a makeup professional. Probably need a wee bit more on this side. It just looks a little bit lighter. It could, you know, could be the lighting too. Gotta be careful with that. Sometimes the lighting will deceive you. And then I'm gonna do my forehead. So we gotta pull the hair back, my ginormous forehead. Gotta make her look a little smaller. Really to no avail, to be fair, but we try. Just buffing it in. I'm like, God, I hope it's blended because I can't really see. And then we're gonna buff out the rest on our chin, jawline, little thing. That's done. Now, blush. Blush is my new obsession. So I'm gonna do a lot. I'm using a cream blush stick that's by ColourPop. I think it's in the color 25-8. And I'm taking my 2 fingers and just really going for it here. I think my fingers kind of blend this in. I like to start with my fingers and then use like a clean side of my beauty blender to just perfect it. Because I feel like sometimes your fingers can make it a little blotchy, and you're dabbing so that you're not wiping any of your other products off. Same thing on this side. Just staying really high up on the cheekbones, and then going into the center, up onto the nose, even, which I know a lot of people are probably not gonna want to do, and that's fine. I just personally like this look. It's like the e-girl. I don't know. Whatever. It's freaking cute. Oh, you know what I didn't do was contour my nose. We're going out of order. This takes no time though. I use a Fenty matchstick in the color Amber and a little dome brush by Real Techniques. And we just beep bop boop the sides. It's very simple, very straightforward, very messy to be honest. This could actually look like poo in real life, but nobody's ever told me that it looks bad. So I don't think it looks that bad. And I do blend it, and it'll just kind of get blended on its own as well. I don't usually do such a heavy amount up here, but it is nice to make it look very structured. Just kind of swipe. We're gonna cover our nose in blush anyways. That is looking exceptionally dark on that side, but I think it's just kind of the shadow because it doesn't look that dark to me. I think it's just a shadow. I could be wrong. We'll fix it, don't worry. We just always go over it with a little bit of foundation and just kind of blend it out, and it'll probably be solved. Now, back with that cream blush stick. And I'm, oh, you know, probably just one finger will suffice for the nose. And we are just gonna kind of drench our nose, under our eyes a little more. Just like that. Ooh, I forgot I had more on that finger. I'm so organized. Okay. And this is actually just a base blush because we're gonna do more blush with powder in a bit. I know it looks kind of crazy. I promise it comes together. You just have to have like the full face done with this blush, otherwise it can be a little bit overwhelming. Now we're gonna powder. I use the Hourglass Translucent Veil. It's my favorite powder. It looks super nice on camera, which is what I'm getting ready for. So that's actually kind of my motivation for a lot of this, is what looks nice on camera. It might not really always look nice in real life. You might go a little lighter with certain things. Unless you're me, in which case I'll probably just always wear this much makeup no matter where I go. Like, I'm going to brunch this weekend with my mom and sister for my sister's birthday, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna do a hot pink eye with like a ton of blush. That's what I'm feeling. I'm already like planning my makeup. That's the pandemic life, when you're finally able to just like safely go do something. You feel like you need to go all out, and I'm just kind of dabbing this powder. I really don't even hardly have any. I don't really like a ton of powder at all. And I make sure to kind of get it in my eyebrows too, because I just think it helps with doing my eyebrows, which is, I think, what I'm going to do next, because I can't stand looking at them like this anymore. I use an angled brush with a little spool thing on the end. What time is it? Okay. I have a phone call in 30 minutes I can't be late for, so I'm trying to hurry up. Anyways, using the Morphe Brow like pomade stuff. I think the color is called Latte. It's like a dark brown color. I like my brows dark. If you don't, do your thing. Brows are very person to person, I feel like, so no judgment if you're not a fan of how I do my brows. I'm not upset. Just don't be a dick about it, because they're mine, not yours, you know? I've had people be like, why do you do your eyebrows so dark when you're blonde? I'm like, fuck off. But no, I just think it looks good. And I think the most important part of doing your makeup and your hair and your clothes and is looking good for yourself. Feeling good about yourself. Not worrying about what other people think. That's why I'm over here in a bright green shirt, doing hot orange makeup, as one would say. Oh gosh, I've gotten to the part of this playlist that's all in Spanish, which I don't mind. I actually kind of like Spanish music. I just wish I knew what they were saying. I'm like, maybe it's motivation for me to learn some Spanish. My brows are getting a little wild today. Because I got a little too heavy-handed in that one area. And it just threw everything off, but that's okay. I feel like my brows are to the point where, like, even if I mess them up, they just still kind of look normal. This one's like so overgrown compared to the other one. I don't really know why. I plucked them both at the same time, but this one just grew in a lot more. I cannot be bothered to pluck them yet, so I'm just going with it. I don't pluck my eyebrows very often at all. And they do grow in a lot. Just lazy. Why are these turning out so weird today? Who knows? Probably because I'm trying to be fast. And I should just know that my brows are going to take time. And if I mess them up, they're going to take more time. So I should just start out slow. But you know, why listen to your own advice? I'm just kidding. They're really not that bad. They just get like kind of weird sometimes. I think honestly the issue is that they need to be plucked, and I haven't done that. So, and I'm not gonna. And this one has way too much product in the front, and I hate that, but I don't think I can really make it better. I'm gonna do a little bit of trying to blend it back into my foundation. That was actually a mistake. When I put that much product in the front of my brow, I definitely did not mean to. Okay. Ooh, okay. I'm gonna leave my brows alone because I think I'm just making them into kind of a nightmare. This one's really bad. Oops. Oh God. Okay, well my eyebrows turned out kind of whack today. I went a little too ham and they just got too dark. Oh, I did it again. You're joking. They just got too dark in the top part here, and I'm not a fan. So I might fix that at the end. I don't know. We'll see. I can't believe I just did it again, though. Okay, so I did my eyebrows. They kind of turned out a little messy today, but it's fine. We're just going to go with it. Now I'm going to do my blush and my lips. Oh, you know what? Let's do the rest of our eyes. That's probably important to finish. So I'm taking a little pencil brush. I don't really know. I think it's called a pencil brush. Taking that super bright orange color, and we're going to go underneath our eye and kind of connect it up in the outer corner as well, so it's nice and blended. Trying to look at you, but it's a little difficult. Who's there? Okay, I think that looks good. Do the next one. Sorry, it's really hard with this camera angle. One of these days, I'm gonna get a bigger desk so that I can kind of have my shit all set up how I want it all the time. The streaming angle is not the best for doing makeup, but it is what it is. I don't have a lot of room to move my stuff. Okay, I'm gonna go in with a clean, like blending brush and just do that on the outer corners. Make sure everything is nice and blended. And then, where's the dang James Charles palette? It's hiding from me. Then I'm gonna take this bright color again, or lighter color, and just kind of go like over it a little bit, it really like turns it into like a very bright color when you do this. I like that a lot. Okay, I'm loving that. Now, last but not least, I'm gonna take another quote unquote clean brush, and you know what? I'm like, they have this yellowish color. I'm like, maybe I'll do this like pale yellow. Most of it just got blown off, but just kind of going all around the edges and blending that out. Yeah, I like that. Okay, that is blended. We will do our blush now, and then I'll do my bottom lash mascara and my lips. I'm using this Tarte blush in the color Party with 3 A's for whatever reason. This is not a blush brush, but I don't really have one, so this is what we're using. Smile big. We're just kind of packing this on. It's gonna look crazy. But that's what I want. Obviously, this is an optional step. We are just getting a nice little sunburn. I don't know. It like looks dumb, but not at the same time. I just love it. So I continue to do it, and then I'm gonna take my powder brush, which is I think actually a blush brush, F21 ColourPop, and we're gonna go over it. Whoa, I just poked myself in the eye. Over it like that. And then once you've done that, and I'm probably gonna be wearing glasses, which also is why I went a little crazy, because I just feel like my glasses kind of take away from the look. I'm gonna need a little bit more. I know it looks crazy to put it like under your eyes, but it's just my thing. Don't know why I'm dancing. It's because I'm listening to some song. It's called Princess Cuts by Hetty One, Young T, and Bugsy, and it's a bop. Carefully putting some lower lash mascara, which I literally never used to do, and it's honestly kind of a game changer. And then we are gonna do highlight, and we're gonna be done. Oh wait, no, I haven't done my lips. I don't know what I'm gonna do on my lips. I don't know. This is the Fenty Beauty Highliner in highlighter, not highliner, in Hustla Baby. It's like an orangey gold. I think it's orangey, personally. I don't know if it really is. We're gonna pop that on our cheekies and on the tip of our nose. Just like that. That made my nose look really crooked. I don't know why. But yeah, that's that. And then I think now I'm gonna put my glasses on so I can actually see. Gorgeous. I need to put some in my inner corner as well. Some of that highlighter. So I'm gonna have another clean pencil brush. Where did it go? Here it is. I could have done this, I guess, on my lid. But I think this looks fine. Look like a little tropical summer drink right now is what I'm getting vibes of. Fun stuff. Okay. Lip time. My lips are kind of chapped, which is really not ideal, but that's okay. I'm just going to use my favorite lip liner. It is the ColourPop lip liner in the shade BFF, I do believe. Yes. It's like a nude color. Let me just make sure all my powder and everything's blended, and then I'm going to overline my lips like I always do. Nice big old lips. Basically, this is my lip. We call this like the blank space. Where you have a lip, but it's not colored. I don't recommend going like too much bigger than that. Only because it can look a little crazy, but you know what? You want big, luscious, juicy lips, you do you. Okay, just kind of a rough line, and then I'm gonna do my usual Huda Beauty in the color Wifey. This is a matte liquid lipstick. Listening to Megan Thee Stallion now. Ah, my hand's shaking. Oh, I was like, what is going on? I have a pimple. So it's like sticking out further right there, but that's okay. Oh, wait. That's pretty much it. I'm not, I might do a little bit of lip gloss, but I don't know if I'm gonna get too crazy because this looks already kind of a lot on its own. And I think what I need to do is possibly go back and do a little bit of lightening right here. I got a little too close. Or like too far down with the blush. I think like that. I put too much highlighter on my nose as well. We just did a little too much today, but you know what? Fuck it, man. You just gotta go with it sometimes. And that's that. So here is the final eye look. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Just ignore the freaking zit on my lip. That's so annoying. I'm gonna have to try and conceal that. But yeah, that's the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me see. There we go, a little bit of a zoom out. We have a lot of lights on us right now. That might be better actually. Just a nice not rosy, orangey gold, like multi-reflective, what's the word? Duochrome kind of look. But I just really wanted something bright that was gonna go with my shirt. And that's what we got. So anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed that. I'll try and put out some more colored eyeshadow looks very soon. Let me know in the comments down below what colors you would like to see. And let me know so far out of the pink and orange, which one is your favorite as well. Don't forget to give this video a like and subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Bye, guys.